Nestled in the heart of a bustling city, I find myself as a 25-year-old adventurer, embracing the thrill of living independently in a modern condominium. Surrounded by a myriad of opportunities, this urban landscape becomes my playground, offering endless possibilities for growth and exploration. Every day, as I step out of my sleek and stylish condominium, I am greeted by the vibrant energy of the city. The streets are alive with the hustle and bustle of people going about their daily lives, and the towering skyscrapers seem to reach for the sky, reminding me of the endless possibilities that lie ahead. As I navigate through the bustling streets, I am constantly amazed by the diversity and richness of the city's culture, from the tantalizing aromas wafting from street food stalls to the eclectic mix of art galleries and museums. There is always something new and exciting to discover. I find myself drawn to the vibrant street art that adorns the walls, each piece telling a unique story and adding a splash of color to the urban landscape. One thing that always fascinated me was the idea of ghosts and spirits. Growing up, I heard countless stories from family and friends about supernatural encounters and unexplainable phenomenon. But being a logical and rational person, I never truly believed in these tales. One evening, I was at home with my friend Lucy, discussing about the supernatural. She showed me a photograph of an angry-looking woman standing near a bed. However, I immediately dismissed it as a doctored image, refusing to believe a single word of Lucy's tale. In fact, I went as far as challenging her to prove it by presenting the genuine article. I taunted and jeered at the alleged apparition, daring it to confront me face to face. Little did I realize that from that very day, my humble abode would transform into a hotbed of spine-chilling incidents. While deeply engrossed in my work on the laptop one fateful night, I was startled by an unsettling noise emanating from another room. Curiosity piqued, I ventured forth to investigate, only to find my possessions scattered and shattered, and even my shirt flung out of the cupboard. The unfolding events shook the very foundation of my skepticism, compelling me to confront the unsettling possibility of the supernatural. Despite my initial skepticism, I couldn't ignore the mounting evidence that something otherworldly was happening in my home. The once peaceful and mundane atmosphere had been replaced by an eerie and unsettling energy that seemed to permeate every corner. Strange shadows danced on the walls, and inexplicable cold drafts sent shivers down my spine. As the days turned into weeks, the incidents escalated in both frequency and intensity. Objects would mysteriously move from one place to another, as if guided by an unseen force. Unsettling whispers echoed through the halls, their origin impossible to pinpoint. Doors would slam shut with a force that defied explanation, and the sound of footsteps echoed through the empty rooms when I knew I was alone. Sleep became a luxury I could no longer afford. Night after night, I would lie awake, my senses heightened, waiting for the next unexplainable occurrence. The once comforting darkness now held a sinister presence, and the silence was broken only by the sound of my own racing heartbeat. Desperate for answers, I turned to every possible explanation. I consulted experts in the paranormal, seeking their guidance and expertise. They confirmed what I had feared. My home had become a playground for restless spirits, trapped between this world and the next. Haunted by the realization that I had unknowingly invited these entities into my life, I embarked on a journey to understand and appease them. I delved into the history of my home, unearthing tales of tragedy and loss that had occurred within its walls. It became clear that these tormented souls were seeking solace, their presence a desperate cry for help. The incident I am about to share with you has completely shattered my skepticism towards the existence of ghosts. It all happened just a couple of days ago when my dear friend Lucy paid me a visit. Little did I know that her visit would bring forth a bone-chilling encounter that would leave me questioning everything I thought I knew. As we sat in my living room, Lucy recounted a hair-raising experience she had while standing in front of the mirror, combing her hair after a relaxing bath. Out of nowhere, she heard a faint whisper that sent shivers down her spine. The sheer terror that consumed her forced her to flee to the safety of the living hall, where she urgently shared the details of this eerie encounter with me. I must admit, her story left me in a state of shock and unease. It made me ponder whether there could be some truth to the existence of spirits, or if it was merely a product of our vivid imaginations. However, one thing became abundantly clear. This encounter had opened my eyes to the vast realm of possibilities that lie beyond our comprehension. No matter how hard we try to rationalize and explain every aspect of life, there will always be enigmatic mysteries and unexplainable phenomena that continue to captivate us. And perhaps it is precisely this allure of the unknown, the uncertainty, and the infinite possibilities that make the concept of ghosts and spirits so fascinating. Whether one believes in their existence or not, stories and experiences like these never fail to ignite a sense of curiosity within us, leaving us yearning to unravel the secrets of the unexplored. It is this insatiable thirst for discovery that propels us on an eternal journey of exploration, forever seeking answers to the enigmas that surround us. Lucy's body trembled with fear, her voice quivering as she recounted the bone-chilling encounter. The whisper, like a frigid breath, seemed to materialize out of thin air, leaving her paralyzed with terror. It was a voice so faint, yet so unmistakable, that it sent an icy shiver down her spine. The words, barely audible, carried an otherworldly essence that permeated her very being, filling her with an unsettling unease. In that moment, Lucy's once unwavering rationality shattered into countless fragments, leaving her grappling with the profound question of how to explain this inexplicable phenomenon. Was it a mere trick of the mind, a figment of her imagination, or was it something far more sinister, something that existed beyond the boundaries of human comprehension? As I listened intently to Lucy's harrowing account, a sense of unease began to creep up my own spine. The skepticism that had always shielded me from the supernatural tales of others started to waver, as if a crack had formed in the armor of my disbelief. Could it be possible that there was indeed a hidden realm, one that lay beyond the grasp of our understanding? A world inhabited by spirits and entities that defied explanation? The weight of this possibility settled upon me, and I made a resolute decision in that moment. I would confront the supernatural forces that had been plaguing our home, delving into the unknown with a newfound determination. Standing in the living hall, a surge of determination courses through my veins, compelling me to take action for the well-being of everyone in this house. With unwavering conviction, I address those present, emphasizing their strength and resilience. Reflecting on my past doubts, I sincerely apologize and recognize the significance of unity and support during uncertain times. I humbly request their undivided attention as I embark on a spiritual journey, aiming to finally put an end to the lingering ghostly disturbances that have plagued us for far too long. Inhaling deeply, I feel the weight of the situation lift off my shoulders as I begin my prayers, seeking solace and guidance from a higher power. With every word, I pour my heart out, sharing my deepest fears, hopes, and desires for a peaceful resolution. The room fills with a sense of tranquility as I express my unwavering faith in the power of divine intervention. It is in this moment that I realize the immense strength that lies within us all, ready to confront and overcome any adversity that comes our way. As I speak, I can feel a shift in the air, as if the negative energy that once filled our home is slowly fading away. The passing days turn into weeks, and weeks into months, and I am relieved to say that the eerie disturbances caused by the ghost have completely stopped since that fateful day in the living room. The once unsettling creaks and unexplained noises have been replaced by a peaceful silence, allowing us to finally find comfort within the walls of our house. The impact of my actions resonates throughout our entire household, as a newfound sense of tranquility settles upon us. The tension that used to hang heavily in the atmosphere has been replaced by a renewed sense of harmony and serenity. Now, we can peacefully sleep at night, no longer tormented by the haunting that once invaded our dreams. This experience has taught me the incredible power of belief, determination, and the strength that lies within each and every one of us. It has shown me that sometimes we must confront our fears head-on, take a stand, and fight for the peace and serenity we deserve. I am grateful for the opportunity to have made a difference, to have put an end to the ghostly disturbances that once threatened our happiness. As I reflect on this journey, I am reminded of the vital importance of trust and faith in ourselves and in one another. We must never underestimate the power we possess to overcome adversity and create a brighter future. This experience has taught me the importance of belief in oneself. It has shown me that when we have faith in our abilities and refuse to be held captive by fear, we can achieve the impossible. It is a reminder that we are capable of so much more than we often give ourselves credit for. As I look back on this incredible journey, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunity to have made a difference. I am grateful for the strength and courage that allowed me to put an end to the haunting that once threatened our happiness. This experience has taught me that trust and faith are not just abstract concepts, but powerful forces that can shape our reality. It has shown me that when we trust in ourselves and in one another, we can overcome any problem. I am filled with gratitude for the transformation that has taken place within our home. It is a reminder that no matter how dark and oppressive our circumstances may seem, there is always hope for a brighter tomorrow. It is a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of love and determination. As we enter the beginning of 2024, may your journey be filled with happiness, achievements, and limitless opportunities. Cheers to a year overflowing with exciting experiences, cherished memories, and the realization of your dreams. Wishing you a joyful new year in 2024. We appreciate your viewership and hope you enjoyed today's video. To stay updated with similar content, we encourage you to subscribe and activate the notification bell. If you have any personal experiences related to the video, we would love to hear from you. Join us on this thrilling journey as we delve into the world of horror stories.